Hey, welcome everybody to Hexiled Gaming. My name is Funwalk and we have a X-Wing match, second edition on TTS for you. This match with the players Totem on the left and Scott on the right. And as a special guest, I have Maui at my side. Hello,
What
Maui.
up?
What? So, what do we have here today? We have like a Roger Swarm on the left and we have a Rebel Beef list on the right. So, what's your opinion on the list, Maui? What do you think?
Neither one of them is what you would consider a standard for their archetype. Scott has brought some partisans. He brought the Two Tubes brothers and Garven and Kyle, so he's going to have a lot of focus tokens to sling around his list.
Mm-hmm.
And Totem has brought an initiative 3 form. He sacrificed one of his ships to get the higher initiative.
Yeah, and no struts at all, right? I don't see any struts.
This list is not strut.
Not strutting at all. Which is quite interesting. It gives you quite a bit of points to play around to increase the initiative. But on the other hand, you're a little bit less flexible with the obstacle field. And funny enough, both players have been building our class obstacle field with like very large channels to fly through. So both of us kind of want to joust.
Yeah, it's...
Ooh, Scott already with the first bump in the game. Yeah.
Well, the saying in X-Wing, when players joust, at least one of them is wrong.
Or both of them are wrong, maybe. Who knows?
At least one.
So, yep, at least one. That's true.
Who do you think would be wrong to joust in this particular matchup?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Rebel Beef list. Like, your X-Wing is beefy, but still, if you're getting shot by 6 or 7 drones, you're gonna die, and then you trade one X-Wing or one Hawk or one U-Wing against a drone, maybe. So that's not a good trade at all.
The big danger would be if this destroyed swarm initiative kills Edrio or Benthic.
Yeah, that's also super dangerous, and like it's super easy for a droid swarm to construct like a long-range engagement for the first round, just taking a little bit of damage, and the next round they're just standing in the way, blocking everything. That can be dangerous too.
On the other hand, Scott does have Jin Urso, which can be a little bit of an ace in the hole for him.
He can get his evades, and they can use Benthic 2 tubes to distribute those evades around. The bump from Scott at the beginning. I think this could be a little bit annoying because his Garven is now at an odd angle to his list.
Garven is askew.
Yeah, a little bit askew. Could be a little bit annoying in the later parts of the game when you try to keep your formation together, but then still have the potential to bump with Garven again. I don't mind it too much, but let's see how he flies that. Man, Maui, I'm a little bit sad today. I'm a little bit sad. I have to be honest.
Yeah, it's a sad day. Sad day. We got some bad news today.
Yeah. FFG pulling up the late news for the delay, and we are all like, nah.
Everybody was excited.
I was super excited actually. I was like super hyped to see what points are happening to build some new lists.
I, for one, was super excited to see them take away Slave 1 from Boba Fett and then just accidentally give him something else that's even stronger.
Yeah. It would be kind of funny, like give the community like 5 minutes with the new points and they find something OP.
They found something that's even more broken.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Totem easy peasy, standing in front of the asteroid of the debris field and just barrel rolling outside of it.
You don't need no struts.
Yeah, I think this is all pre-planned, so he got this. Merc in the chat asking about the songs. I have no idea, Merc, because we as casters, we can't hear the song. It's all up to Scott, so maybe it's just a strange song. But man, how fun is it to see Scott flying a list here and not commentating?
It is fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Scott's a good player. I know he would hate me saying that. But he actually is a pretty solid player. He's
Like,
very self-deprecating about his own skill, but he has
like,
a pretty good idea what he's doing.
Very high expectations because I think Scott is one of the people who has the most X-Wing viewing experience from all over the world, right? He's seeing like 10 days per game, 10 games per day. A little switch up. And like that's a lot of X-Wing you're seeing each day, every day. And they kind of can rub off into you, like all the formations, all the positioning, all the decision making, what is right, what is wrong, what works, what does not work. I have like high expectations that Scott is like passively collecting all that information experience into his own skill set.
Absolutely. And now that we've talked him up,
yeah, we can tear him down. So who was betting for Scott? I hope lots of people. We have to trust in him.
was betting still open?
Yeah, should still be open. Oh, I forgot the timer. I should start the timer now, and I'm gonna adjust the timer. Sorry, guys. New to this. It's 68 minutes in the game. Right, got it. But it's interesting, the droids, like expected, they were taking the small asteroids, like there's no surprise there. Scott was taking the debris fields. So what's the idea behind the debris when you're taking such a rebel list?
Thinking about what his list does, you get focus tokens pretty much no matter what he does.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit less punishing for him to hit a debris than it is for him to hit an asteroid. Maybe Scott just likes debris.
Yeah. So right now with this positioning, Totem in the upper corner, he can just turn in and use his barrel rods to either choose the left or right channel to fly through. So
It's a good setup. He could also just, from a flexibility of his maneuver choice standpoint, he could also just go straight and then barrel roll back to the outside and come around.
He can go straight and do the mix up, like lots of very good meta drone players are doing. Like, so they can switch the formation from like this broad side, like 3 broad, into a 2 broad formation, but a little bit longer. You know what I mean? So I've seen that a lot of droid players are doing so. They can adjust the formation in the direction they want to turn in later.
Turned on his personal music.
Yeah. Oh, I'm listening to the stream right now. It's kinda eerie. Oh man, I have to listen later to this. Not bad. But right, I like the positioning of Totem very much. DFS is a little bit odd one. He's a little bit behind the formation.
A little bit worried about Garven here.
Yep.
A little bit of an awkward position with Kyle behind Garven and with Garven facing this debris field right now.
Yeah, and Kyle has to fly first, so they have to overjump Garven probably. Or just bump into Garven. It's not a bad idea to just slow down a bit, but then still Garven, he has to move.
did think that Garven was a little bit of a strange choice for this list. It does make sense when you think about Jin Urso and being able to pass that evade token after shooting starts.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this list. You've got Benthic, who passes out focus tokens, and you've got Kyle, who passes out focus tokens. And I would think that you would want someone to do something else.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's a lot of
I would think you wouldn't need another focus passer, basically.
Yeah. That's true. Everybody's just passing some focus around, and then you have to think that could be a little bit too much, maybe. Alright, he's already doing his little trick. He's giving away one Benthic, 2 tubes, focus token, switching it to a evade with Jin Urso, giving it to his brother Edrio, 2 tubes.
For that to work, you have to pass the focus token to Edrio, and then have Edrio do a focus action, and then have that token
into.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Kataarn with Molly Crow having for this round 3 focus tokens. At this point, Scott is just a bit flexing. Look at all my focus tokens.
Look at all my tokens.
Yeah. I don't need Kraken or TA 175 for the Pinata. I can do it myself. I'm hoping that Scott will turn Garven around with the 2-heart maybe for a little bit of a flanking position. I would like that. Because there's not much room going into the center here now with this group.
My worry is that I think the 2-hard lands on that debris.
Yeah, it could be close.
I'm also worried that the 1 straight lands on the debris. He's got to basically bank.
Yeah.
Left to stay off of it. About what the droid players are doing now to wheel their 3x2 formation so that it stays a 3x2 formation.
Yeah. I'm not liking it too much right now because the left side of the formation, they're kind of blocked by the small little asteroid in front of them, and like we said, no struts, so they can't move over. Scott, 1 forward, it fits.
1 forward does fit.
Alright.
Which is great for him. I think he could just, if he just stayed there, he could just 1 straight next turn.
Yeah, he can 1 straight. You could even do the 1 back, I guess.
I don't think he should barrel roll, because I think that if he does, he'll be going over that.
Yeah, the pre-field. In the end, it doesn't matter too much because he's getting a focus token from somewhere anyway. But still, you want your extra action. You want your potential double mods with taking a target lock. But no shots this round. So Scott already slow playing with manually removing each of his tokens very slowly.
I know.
Man, feels bad, man.
Very disappointing.
Yeah. But I guess if you're watching Death Rain long enough, you kind of learn all the underhanded tricks.
Wrecked. Team cohesion. I can just feel it slipping away.
No, it's not true. It's not true. Death Rain is playing very fast and he's playing relatively fairly.
All right.
There was this game I think yesterday where his opponent, I think it was Daryl, he got a little bit confused by Death Rain because Death Rain was intentionally parking one of his Wookiees right in front of the border for a block, and Daryl was like, "That's strange, but I'm still gonna shoot this Wookiee," and he forgot that Wookiee had no chance to turn away from the border. So he was a little bit confused by this maneuver because he was saying,
"Oh boy."
I think the quote was, "I have never seen anybody parking his ship in the border, so he couldn't fly away." I was so confused.
That was impressive.
Yeah. I mean,
that rock is really right in front of those droids,
Yeah.
and you gotta feel like if they're going to continue this joust next turn,
yeah, I was expecting them to do something like a barrel roll to split up a bit so you can use the channels.
they don't have a one straight, do they?
No, I don't think so.
So white, a bomber does have a one straight. He's the one in back, so he can definitely stop short of this asteroid and
I'm showing the droid dial into the stream. They don't have a one straight. They don't even have a one bang, you know. So
Oof. Yeah, so
Yep.
red is kind of either running away or running his arc away, or he's going over this rock, basically.
Yeah. So they either let DFS turn into the field and then bump into him, or maybe slow play a little bit, or just move fast over the asteroid and try to avoid it. But then you're standing right in front of another asteroid, so he's not too happy.
I mean, you could, I guess, just like one hard red precise hunter,
Mhm.
and use him as a calculate battery.
Yeah, that kind
That
of
would
works.
feel great though.
But yeah, we have like jousting positions for both players. So like, there's no pussyfooting around. Both want to just fly in and shoot their stuff. Super interesting. So the droids can potentially initiative killing an X-wing or an U-wing.
Yeah, they only have 7 shots.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think everybody's going to have a couple of tokens at this point. I wouldn't reach for a lock with anybody except for Garven.
Mm-hmm. Just token up on your focus and evades, and weather out the first engagement.
Make sure that Edrio has the focus evade. Benthic is big enough. He probably isn't going to get initiative killed.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's the right direction, to be honest. Scott in the chat, like,
he's worried about Doofus.
Yeah.
About
he
Doofus,
shouldn't have been worried. He shouldn't have been worried. U-wing is turning in. Yeah.
So is he gonna roll Benthic or Edrio, or is he gonna evade? Right.
Yeah, the throw, he gets a focus token from his brother, and then because he already has a focus token before he activates, he can do an action, and that was the roll. Nice combo. And with a normal perform action step, he takes the target lock.
Mm-hmm. Edrio has double mods.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
It is. Kyle could sling an evade token over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, takes an extra focus. I'm pretty sure we will sling a focus token up there as evade. And make this X-Wing pretty tanky.
Dice Hunters, which are the three of the Initiative 3 drones that Totem brought.
Yeah.
Precise Hunters are the ones that have basically passive calculate. I'm sorry, passive Predator.
Yeah. If the defenders in your boards are, you may reroll one blank result. So yeah, he has kind of roll yellow out of the way to get green into that space, but he can also roll away. So that's neat.
He looks like he's really trying to get
Yeah, like with that,
he's just trying to clear the path, but
he has not many options, so he died in the hard turn, and yeah, he's just the calculate battery for his friends.
So I gotta say, looks right now like Scott is getting what he wants on this opening joust.
Yeah, let's see what's
successfully broken up the droid formation.
Ooh, and the bump from what? That's great. That's That's a little bit sad. And all Scott has to do with Garven is just to bank in.
He's got to, yeah. Bank in with Garven, focus up, and then sling an evade token over to Edrio, and you should be okay.
Yeah. And the Foam Bomber also has to do the battle roll into the liquid action target lock. So he's flicking up his fire. And all because of both the center asteroids. Wow.
He could put all 4 of his shots. Scott could put all 4 of his shots into the Precise Hunter 3, which is what he's thinking about right now.
Yeah.
I think Totem might not have any bullseyes. There's possible that this Precise Hunter, Screen Precise Hunter has Edrio.
Could be.
Oh, and yellow has Garven, I guess.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So no worries, but still, it's like lots of the droids don't have arc or are just so far away, and all the fire arcs are splitting up. Like, that's not good for droid swarm. You want to have all the arcs pointing at one target. So, man.
A little bit concerned that he's going to pass a focus token to Garven to give Garven double mods.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to leave Edrio open.
Yeah. But I think you can risk it now, because there are like 1, 2, 3 drones shooting into each other.
The one thing that could go really well for Scott here is if he rolls an eyeball, obviously, and can spend with Garven.
Yeah, that would be perfect. You always want that. Everybody's sharing token around in this game. Right, let's go. We're starting with Garven. Let's see if Scott has activated his dice box for us.
Oh boy.
That's only 1 crit.
Only 1 crit and no eyeball results.
Yeah, that's sad. But still, he has these 3 roads now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we
2
go.
eyeball results. Spend that focus token. I would imagine it's going to turn into an evade token for Edrio.
Yeah. I'm going to work on the dice cam. No worries, guys. Yep, it's on. Alright. Oh, just 1 evade. Hit crit into the droid.
Yeah, he gets that evade token over to Edrio. Big for him.
And lose stabilizer. That droid can only move forwards next round. If he survives. I don't think he will survive.
He does not get the PS kill.
Yeah.
I imagine Kyle is going to try to finish.
Yeah, and then... Activating Benthic first? No, that's not true. Kyle has to go first. Scott, think about initiative. Alright.
And then all the droids have to shoot after Kyle.
Yeah.
Before Benthic and Edrio.
Yeah, I'm guessing Totem was trying a little bit something new with his formation. But it doesn't look like it worked out, to be honest. Kataarn. 3 dice primary. Only eye and then hit. Spends 1. Has plenty of focus. For 2.
He is shooting 3, right?
Yeah.
So a blank kills him.
And there's a blank. He dead, boy. OMG dead. But same initiative, so he can still shoot back and do some damage. Yeah, goes into green. It's okay. You can lose a droid in the first round of shooting. That's quite okay, but you have to trade with him. So the return shots, they have to work now. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Edrio is super tanky right now with like focus, evade. But he's also range 1 into the drone.
And also, he's only got 3 arcs on him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have bullseye.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot Garven instead.
Yeah. Shoots Garven instead. Gets both results. Spends a calculate too. Ooh, just one. Takes one shield. X-Wings only have 2 shields.
Or arcs, I guess. Sorry.
Ooh, I have to do the collars. I'm forgetting so many stuff which Scott is doing all the time. Uh-oh. We have green, we have yellow Precise Hunter. Wow, this streaming stuff is actually quite a lot of work.
94. Ooh, natural evades from Scott, as he likes to say.
Nice. Netties in the chat. Oh. So. Green is dead, right? And on the other side, Garven lost 1 shield. Ooh, is this complicated? Alright. Overlay should be up to date now, guys.
So he should get a reroll as well.
Yeah.
Why checking him? He didn't check green.
Oh.
Oh, green's not calculating.
Yeah. So no. Oh, and Scott is throwing straight fire on his defense. The lonely Separatist throne now. Shooting into Edrio. Edrio is in bullseye, but the Separatist throne has no reroll, no ability to reroll that blank. That's sad.
Not looking good for these droids right now.
Yeah.
They have accomplished very little so far.
Has to spend the evade. Takes shield on Edrio.
All he did.
Ooh, Totem was activating TV94 as relay because Edrio was in bullseye of the Separatist throne. Man. Alright, now we have the bomber doing his bomber things. Iron torpedo into Benthic. That's funny. Iron torpedo. Gets hit crit. Checks for the range for the calculate. He can spend Red's calculate for a full 4 hits. So what does Iron torpedo do?
Same as the cannon. So
Okay.
Benthic is now ionized.
Yeah. Suffers 1 damage and is now ionized. Wow. Not bad. 1 damage, ionized.
Right. So he's gonna have to move Edrio first, I think.
Yeah, he has to move Edrio first, and then Benthic moves in with the 1 forward from the ionized. It's not too bad of a position, really. It's not too bad, but it will block your own Kataarn and Garven a little bit. They have to be a little bit more sneaky about the maneuvers to avoid their own block from Benthic. Anyway, Edrio is shooting back. 3 reds.
There is.
Oh, just 1.
Double
Has the
mods.
target lock.
I was doubting it, but Scott showed us why you wanted those double mods
Yeah, it
on that
works.
Garven shot to make sure you got that eyeball to spend.
Yeah. Yellow takes 1 damage. And the last shots from the U-Wing for the rabbits. Downtown range 3 into yellow. Gets full pay 3. Wow.
3 hits.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Can spend his calculate. Gets 1.
more.
Alright, and I think that's it, because DFS is pointing the wrong way, and I'm not sure if that was intentional, to be honest. Like the only drone flying away.
I think he does a 1 hard and calculate, so he can kind of follow everybody in and keep doing his calculate pass.
Yeah, he's gonna be
I think he was worried about leaving DFS 311 out to dry.
Yeah.
We'll do this. I also think that Scott's probably really happy with how that engage went. Trade a ship and 2/3 of the health on another ship for shield each on 3 of the ships.
Yeah, like no focus fire at all for Totem. So, oh man, these 2 rocks in the middle, they were very, very bad for the droids.
Yep.
That's sad.
Turn 0, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, turn 0. And it turns out if you don't have struts to play around as droids, they kind of hurt you.
The Benthic is doing 1 straight.
Yeah.
Which means that we can surmise from that Edrio is probably going to move up and try to get to a little bit of a blocking position here.
Yeah.
He will not get his extra actions.
Not this round, but he will be okay anyway. I mean, he knows that red will be doing 1 hard properly, so he could try to block that. And therefore block the Separatist drone and what Tambor again if he's super sneaky.
Yellow is also stressed.
Yeah. So he has to do a blue.
And among all of the things that annoy me about the Vulture droids, it's just a whole bunch of little things that they can do that make them a lot better than they appear at first blush, is that they can actually relieve stress okay. They don't have any blue banks, but they do have a blue hard turn. Yeah,
I'm displaying the maneuvers in the stream. Blue bank and all the straights up until the 4 straight are blue, so that's not too bad, but the banks are white though.
Too hard. It doesn't help him a whole lot in this particular scenario though, but
yeah.
He can 2 hard to relieve stress, or he can 2 straight, or he can dip out, which I don't think he's going to do.
Alright, Totem is ready. Scott he's still trying to decide what to do. Scott, Totem has more ships than you and he's quick on the dials. Come on, man.
This is Scott's MO.
What did we teach you in all games, all Hexiled gaming?
As someone who has watched and played against Scott several times, he is very deliberate with his dials.
No, it's okay. We don't want to
bully Scott. He really likes to think through what he's doing.
No, that's absolutely fine. I don't want to bully anybody who wants to think a bit about the dials. So,
setting half the dials. Benthic doesn't need to set one.
I mean, it's hard work. You have like 3 ships to think about what to do. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. Scott is ready. Yeah, like you said, DFS is just sitting around being the battery for his friends.
Two ships that did not have their arcs pointed in the correct direction. It's really not ideal.
Yeah. Ooh, going very fast for the block. I like it.
Edrio going full ham.
Yeah. In the most optimal case, he can block like up to 3 ships, and I like it very much.
And he knows he's got a shot on Doofus, if nothing else. He should just focus here personally.
Guys, for the overlay, I'm going to increase the font
size. I think you should be looking for double mods from other ships. But what do I know? Where everybody else wound up.
Oh, yep, Kyle, moving up to.
I like it. You know what? think Scott's thought this list through a lot more than I have, because I just realized why the lock is a really good idea with Edrio.
Why? Tell us.
Because he can choose, if Edrio needs a focus token, he can give him one later with Kyle.
Kyle
He
is
doesn't
start of
need a focus.
engagement.
If he doesn't need a focus token, then he was right to take the lock.
Yeah, okay, that's true. So Scott, big brain list.
Yep. Playing 5D chess over here.
Yeah. And yeah, mods are always great, and if you can get reliable double mods, it's even greater for you. So Kyle, think about his action. What can Kyle do anyway? He can do a focus, can do a target lock, can try to rotate his turret, can jam for red action. Just takes the focus, yeah.
He sure could. I feel bad. Really, instead of focusing yourself. Doesn't feel like a equitable trade.
Yeah. So yellow moving up, getting rid of his stress. He's doing just a calculate.
Would have expected that barrel roll.
Yeah, me too. So, wow, 3 hard with red, and he fits right beside Kataarn. Nice. I wouldn't have expected that, but that's great for Totem. Avoiding the block, getting one more shot modified into Garven, maybe. Yeah, the upper two droids, well, the droid and Tambor are just bumping into Edrio. That was a really good move from Scott. So, the bomber just moving forward. That's a little bit of an awkward position, but he can still do his linked action, target lock into the barrel. And tries to ionize. Benthic YouTubes again.
He has to roll first, and he didn't, and I don't think he has.
Oh, okay, so he's just using a target lock for next turn. I'm gonna check in the bomber. Yeah, all the blues were just 2 forward, 3 forward, and the 2 hard.
Ooh, here comes Garven. Red leader.
Yeah.
Wants to be in the thick of things.
Yeah. No bump. Avoids the shot from yellow, and that's why you said earlier, yeah, yellow should have rolled in maybe just to get the shot on the U-wing at least.
Well, I figured if he didn't roll, it must have been because he had another ship that was going to try to come in here into this spot.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought, I don't see what Separatist drone did. Oh, the Separatist drone only did a 2 straight.
Yeah, so that wasn't planned at all. I think he was just banking on the fact that Garven has no way to get around, but the bump earlier from Scott. Maybe it was intentional to fit through the space right now. We may never know.
Scott's up to 6D chess now.
Yes. Man, I feel bad now. We are making fun of him, and in reality, he's like really good at his game.
He's fine. Well, I said that at the beginning of the game.
I wasn't believing you.
Is pretty good at this.
Nah, just making fun here. Just making fun.
Okay, so we're gonna focus fire Doofus here, apparently.
Ooh. Yeah, why not? I would have expected a shot into Tambor, because then Edrio has another shot into him.
Fire into the into the pack relay carrier. That's normally what you want to do. And Doofus is a nice piece, but he's just one calculate though.
Yeah, that's like he's just the bait right now. He's just only 23 points, and Tambor is at 53 points, so he's a juicy bit in the list.
Might be thinking about his K turns next turn though.
Yep. Garven giving his focus to Benthic, the U-wing, who generalizes that into the evade. Man, I'm missing so much stuff in the overlay. I have to put Garven on his blue. And Edrio, dark blue. Scott, come on. You were complaining about
Kyle.
clarity in stream yesterday, and now you have like 2 X-Wing, and one is blue and the other is like a teal blue. I'm not liking this.
Hey, old buddy, calm down. Not a Jedi yet.
Hit it crit.
His art doesn't want to stay on Kyle.
Alright, the fuel leak on DFS. Put it into the overlay. Man, maintaining the overlay, that's a lot of work. Nobody told me this.
Welcome to streaming.
Yeah. You tell me Scott is sometimes doing this alone while talking? Man, I don't believe it. There has to be a cheat code somewhere.
He's just not a mere mortal.
Yeah. Alright, we have the range one shot, 4 dice.
Ooh,
That's hit crit crit.
gotta
Let's go.
stay.
Yeah. Right into red.
All right.
Right
Making
into
her
now.
second internet debut
Hello.
as a young Maeve,
Hello,
a
mate.
Jedi in training.
Red Tambor shooting into Edrio. He has 1 evades, takes 1 shield and 1 crit. The crit is loose stabilizer. Okay, that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts. Loose stabilizer.
It does hurt. He can't K-turn now.
Yeah, 1 was shields. 1 evade, 1 shield. 1 crit. Yeah. Totem. Problems with numbers, but everybody has problems with math and numbers, so that's not a big deal, boys. Not a big deal at all. Hello, mate.
Math is dumb. We all know this.
Yeah, math is dumb stuff. That's why you're playing
This is-
X-Wing, where you don't have to think about math too much.
This is going to be one of those do as I say and not as I do situations, little girl.
Separatist drone, range 1 into Edrio. 2 hits.
I think my wife heard me and she got mad at me.
Oh. Hello, Maui wife. Then doing nothing here. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Edrio taking another damage. Alright, I'm not gonna lie here. Both of these lists, they are not so easy to pronounce for somebody who is not a native English speaker. Alright. Precise answer. 2
I think
eyeballs
you're
only.
doing a fantastic job.
It's hard work. Like Edrio, 2 tubes. Benthic, 2 tubes. Alright, 2 hits, 1
Yeah.
evade.
2 tubes.
2 tubes. He was shooting into Edrio, and Edrio still has a focus token. He has spent it, yeah. Takes nothing this round, or just shot. Oh, we have more chat requests here. Scott should put his list closer to the board so we can follow his damage. Yep, I would tell him between the rounds.
He does it like I do. I put the dials closer to the board and I put my cards closer to me when I set up.
Spending the focus, hit crit. DFS, rolling 1 evade, but he is still on 2, so he takes 1 crit. No calculate around.
Doofus dead?
Crit is
I think that's a dead Doofus.
direct.
It didn't. Well, he already had the fuel leak, so that's
yeah.
gonna put 4 damage on him.
But anyway, that's true. Super dead. All right.
All right. Do you have any thoughts on this game, Maeve?
Of course.
Apparently,
Maeve
she
is
does
like-
not.
Oh, okay. So that's it from our analysis board. Maeve signing off. All right, but Scott doing all the work. He's killing another drone this round. Still survives. Edrio on 2, on 3.
This is gonna be. Benthic is in a fun spot here.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's gonna get his focus shenanigans off this turn. Oh,
Yeah.
you got a hold of that wire. Okay.
Still has a ranged 1 shot into yellow. He can
Mhm.
just delete from the bot at first.
Yep.
Under average, just 2 hits. Is
But
enough.
it's enough. Yep.
Full blank out. So already looking super great for Scott. He's snacking one drone after another.
Yep, he's still got all 4 ships up, and see, these droids are down to 1, 2, 3, 4 ships, it looks like.
Yeah.
And I like Scott's 4 ships against 4 droids.
Yeah. Dude, Scott is stream sniping. He is stream sniping. He moved up this list without us telling him.
He sure did.
Oh.
And
I'm not sure about that.
He killed yellow, which gives Benthic room.
Yeah, that's alright.
Now Bank can do his shenanigans if he wants to.
Yeah, but on the other hand, just standing there and just blocking the way and shooting and stuff is not too bad either.
I actually think that what he should do is bank and repair Edrio's. Coordinate to repair Edrio's loose stabilizer.
For the 4K, that is
for
smart.
the Edrio 4K.
Yeah. That would be 5D chess.
And we know that Scott took first player because he wants Kyle to move first before these other things, so that he can either block with Kyle, but I think what he wants to do is get actions with Kyle.
Yeah, he just wants to get out of the way, take his focus token. But yeah, you can just 4K with Edrio if you repair the card. You can 4K with Garven to get behind the drones.
Scott has confirmed that he was stream sniping, by the way. Man, we get so mad every time anybody is stream sniping, and now Scott is doing it himself. All in the name of stream quality. Yeah. I was joking, but she actually does seem enthralled by the game.
Yeah, that's good.
She's staring at it quite intently.
I really like it because that's the future of X-Wing. X-Wing.
Oh no! She doesn't like these maneuvers.
Yeah, it's not good maneuvers at all. Scott, I would change the dial. No, but I'm super sure that's like the next generation of X-Wing champion players. Like these kids are playing then since forever when they're getting grown up and play tournaments in X-Wing, like the 6th edition or so. So I can't wait for our new X-Wing overlords like Maeve. Alright. Totem is ready. Scott has to think a little bit more about his maneuvers. Maeve is taking a little break. She has to do some more analysis work in the background. Getting up the stubs ready. Scott is leading with 69 points. And what do we have to say about that? Nice. Yeah, there's not much room for Totem to do much here, I guess. Your next chance is trying to catch the U-Wing. Pile into the U-Wing with all your ships. All your arcs. Trying to catch Edrio would be very hard, even if Edrio is already super damaged. But if you can get somehow 4 range 1 and 2 shots into Benthic, who only has 2 shields left and 5 hull, that could already work a little bit to gain some points back.
Right, well, let's see how this does.
Okay.
I miss anything? We're still setting dials?
Yeah, Scott is slow playing again.
Hmm?
Scott is slow playing again.
God, is Scott playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Benthic just does the one bank. I don't even think he needs to go fast.
Yeah.
Let's do that one bank, gum up the works a little bit. A 2 bank might be smarter if you're pretty sure you're still in range 2 at that point.
Should be. I would do the 2-bank 2s to get a little bit more of better space for the next round.
And you also got to think a little bit about those incoming bullseye arcs.
Yeah. All right, Scott's finally done. Everybody rejoices.
Yeah, Connor saying Scott's slow playing. No, I agree. it's very shocking to me too.
Scott is doing just the one forward.
So he's going to pass the focus, which gives Edrio free action, of course, which is better than just coordinating him in action.
Oh, that's smart. That's super smart.
D chess over here.
It's already 7D chess, yeah.
You can tell that even though I'm like Rebels is one of my main factions, I really don't play with Benthic in their trio.
Yeah. Like you have to play them together, kinda, right? To use all the abilities.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kyle fitting right in front of the droids. Can do his action. Perfect blocking position.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is going right for Scott this game.
Sub
Man.
Hedgehog saying 6 tube chess. That is accurate.
6 tube chess.
6 tubes.
Oh, I like it. I have to adjust the overlay. 6 tubes. Chess. Hello, Maeve. So what are you thinking about these actions here?
Actions for this guy. I think you might roll lock.
Yeah.
I like being in front of that asteroid. I don't really like being in front of the other asteroid either. I might consider rolling the other way, actually.
Yeah.
Listening to me, apparently.
That's a good choice, and I'm pretty sure Totem has nightmare tonight about those center rocks. They're not working for him at all. Red trying to do a Talon roll. Doesn't fit. He tries to do again. Yep, the backwards roll fits, so luckily he could adjust. Getting right behind Garven and Kyle. Brown is just doing the one heart. That getting blocked. Ooh. And what more with the flu? That is close, guys. That is super close. It's a good thing that it fits for Tambor because he has arc into the enemy now, but on the other hand, he's getting a range one-shot from Benthic. That will kind of hurt.
Yeah, especially since he's now locked Benthic with the Separatist drone, which means he's going to be taking one shot, I guess 2 shots into Benthic and 2 shots into someone else. So he's again splitting his fire.
Yeah, and it's not great splitting his fire.
And I think, unless I'm mistaken, 3 ships can all shoot at
What Tambor?
Wat Tambor, yeah. And maybe even Kyle as well. If that prick is to the right, he might catch Wat
Maybe.
Tambor's corner.
Could be. Yeah, this could be true.
Ooh, that's my beard. No, you can't have that. Mine.
Yes, you
I would
can.
like to keep most of it intact at least.
Yes, you can.
Stop encouraging her.
Somebody has to. So, the only good thing for Tambor is like the Soulless 1 title. At least the range one shot from the U-Wing. He can reroll
Yeah, that's
one
the
green
only one
die.
it'll help with.
Yeah, that's sad.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Alright, we're starting Garven. No eyeballs, sadly, but hit a crit, so we can't complain about that. What Tambor?
Oh no! Someone's
Evade.
taking to take my baby. Someone's come to take my baby away.
No! Hijack! Call the police! Garven was not shooting into Tambor. He was shooting into the Separatist drone.
I'm gonna play X-Wing.
Separatist drone getting a hull breach.
A hull breach.
Yeah.
Into the Separatist drone. That doesn't matter.
He's down to 1. And that side art, it fits Tambor getting shot at by Kyle. Hit crit. Ooh.
Oh, what?
No symbols at all.
Shields down.
Both shields. Man. Totem. A little bit sad this game. With the bomber shooting back into the U-wing, spends his large charge for the torpedo. My iron torpedoes are nice, but kinda just 1 damage, and then most ships are do 1 forward anyway.
This time, if he ions Benthic won't get an action.
Yeah.
At least there's that.
At least, but still, it's not too great.
Benthic don't care.
He could spend his focus to not get ionized, but I don't think he cares too much.
He won't get ionized either way. He's gonna take 1 damage and 1 ion token.
Yeah, so yeah, he keeping the focus for the juicy range 1-shot later. How many points are iron torpedoes? Not many, right? Because they're kinda not so great, I have to say. They may be great against aces, but against such a beefy list, the iron token is not that big of a deal. One hit from the Precise Hunter Red. 1 evade. Nothing. We have Tambor, range 1 into Kyle. Hoping for netties. Hoping for a little bit of luck. Oh, all paint, but so many eyeballs. Oh, that hurts.
Gonna carry that oh boy torch over here.
Kyle's still blanking out, losing all his shields. Keeping up the overlay so hard. Should be up to date now.
So the back relay is active for this shot.
Yeah.
He remembers it.
Only 1 from the drone.
That should be 2.
Yeah, he doesn't remember
his trigger there.
Yeah, missed the trigger from TV94. No, I mean you have to spend your calculate to trigger it, right? So he couldn't spend it anyway. And it was a separate drone shooting. Oh, Benthic.
Oh, TV94 doesn't require you to spend the calculate.
Not? I thought so. Let me check.
Oh, yes, it does. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Apparently, I fly the droids even less than I fly 2 tubes.
No worries, all fine. Getting everything into Tambor with the crit is a loose stabilizer again. We're seeing that quite a lot this game.
That's not great for Watt.
Yeah.
We know he has to go straight.
And we're still a shot from Edrio. Could try to kill the Separatist drone on 1. Could try to kill Tambor on 2. I think both are fine choices. Like, getting rid of the drone is already great.
It'd be 3v2 on the drone and 3v3 on Tambor.
Yeah. And no mods for both of them.
You gotta shoot wet, but I've been wrong before.
Yeah.
No lock or anything, nothing.
He's shooting a Tambor. Two hits could be enough.
Needs 2 netties to live.
I
will not get them.
Lives on 1.
I keep miscounting. I keep thinking he's an X1 with 4.
Not exactly. So 1 left on Tambor, and he has to fly straight. Can't just take the damage. But yeah, that makes him super predictable. Back to dials.
God said that his reasoning there is that if he puts the damage on Tambor, he forces him to do the 1 straight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share Scott's inner thoughts with all of you.
Direct connection to Scott's 60 chess brain.
Yep. X-Wing Grandmaster confirmed.
He wishes. Alright, Totem, super quick on his stats. He's already on his second one. Now on his third one. Got not even turning around his styles yet. But yeah, what Tambor has to fly forward. Kataarn just can scoot away. I think both X-Wings are just doing one forward. Just one forward to victory. I think Garven, does it fit right in front of the... Maybe not. So Garven's just doing the one bank maybe. Edrio, one forward. Kataarn turning away, trying to utilize his side arc.
One straight should fit with Garven as well.
Yeah. Let me check. You think so? Could be close actually, but yeah.
That's with a nub there. Even with a nub, I still think it's
Okay.
comfortable fit. Yeah, he could one bank if he
Yeah, he's
has to
afraid
be
of
certain
that.
about it.
Mhm.
He'd still have Watt in his arc. Then he's probably going for the PS kill on Watt.
Yes, that's such an easy shot. Just one damage and range to one
And he'll have Fearless and everything.
everything.
Vince Concordia will be active. It'll be great.
John Oz is flying from hyperspace into the game, giving him another red die. Everything active. For the Ewing, it's an easy stop and pivot with the wings, I guess. Man, this feels like a clean up for Scott right now. He's leading 107 points to 22, and yeah.
He doesn't have anyone that's below half. Like he's got Edrio at half, and everybody else is above.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, and it's 4 ships versus 4 ships, and 2 of the Separatist ships are on one hall.
Yeah, already
Not
super
looking
burned.
great.
Mhm.
Not looking great if you're a Roger today.
Roger.
Indeed. Any day when the Rogers are getting beaten up by the Rebels is a good day, in my
It's a
opinion.
happy day, right? So we are a little bit less sad right now.
Yep.
Enjoying the Scott game. I guess I have to remove the smoke now because it's kind of hard to see the field on the stream. Like the smoke is super pretty on the table, but I think from the camera position for the stream, you're blocking lots of field with that. And the chat is not saying anything. Thank you, chat, for your help.
We like it when the audience participates.
Yeah. But I guess the audience doesn't like us, right? It's like, it's not Scott is talking, it's just Maui and Funwalk.
Well, it
just a
doesn't
beat.
matter if they don't like us. I mean, I like you. That's good
That's
enough
all
for
what
me.
matters. Oh, my heart is just growing in size. Alright. Dials are finished. Next round. There's a stop, there's a turnaround.
Bro, and there were a whole bunch of focus tokens on the board. Well, now it's a whole bunch of stress tokens.
That's a very token heavy game we have here. Turning this way. Ah, that's interesting. So he wants to joust with the bomber.
Doing a little bit of a spin. Oh,
Yeah.
he's got Choppa.
Ooh, chop. Spending 1 shield for the action. Nice. Man, God is like 10 ways ahead of us.
Scott loves Chopper Crew. Absolutely loves Chopper Crew.
And he could use it now. Wow. Wow. Transference is focus for Kyle. Edrio just moving one forward to victory.
It is the rubble way.
It is the way. Ooh, Kyle landing on the debris field, but I think it was intentional with giving him the focus token beforehand. Yep. No consequences, just a stress token. He's fine. Alright, Brown turning away. I mean, yeah, you're gonna die anyway, probably, but at least turn around for the return shot, maybe. But I think he was thinking about
try to
you.
be a focus battery.
Yep. Just
or
a
calculate
battery
battery.
for his friends. Red moving up. Ooh, I think this will this will block what Tambor, but potentially block Garven too.
Not sure if that's worth it.
Yeah. On the other hand, oh, no
Doesn't
block.
block what?
No block at all. Just ignore me. Stop. Wasn't
Ooh, that block is big though. A hot block on Garven is going to prevent Garven from getting action or a token.
Oh, and
Oh,
bomber
like
fits
a
right
glove.
into the hole of the obstacle. Wow.
Oh.
Nice.
Totem showing off a little bit.
Yeah.
There's struts. You don't need no struts.
No need of struts, and he's flexing now. Yeah, that's a block on Garven. Wow. Feels good.
Kyle
man.
could give that focus token back to Benthic, I guess. That's about it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, on the other hand, Kyle still has a shot back on his side arc, so he keeps his focus token for offense. But wow. Garven starts the action. Here's Brown in range 1, obstructed, Red in range 1, unobstructed. Can't shoot into what Tambor, you bumped with him. But... what?
Yep. Not cheating on stream again.
No cheating. We have a judge here. Man, I guess this is intentional. Slow playing, right? You just pointing to a target you can't shoot anyway. You prepare the roll and you have to wait for everybody to say, no, you can't shoot that. Okay, I have to take a new target now. La 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 la. Man, that's smart, but also pretty evil,
You
Scott.
can put all 4 shots into the Separatist bomber, or you could put 3 shots into the red precise hunter.
Yeah, just kill the hunter now. The bomber's not an issue anyway. That's lots of pains. Hit, crit. Precise hunter just rolling one eyeball. Has to spend the calculate from his friend. And now he hopes it's not a direct hit. It's not a direct hit. Damage sensor array. Ooh.
Kids don't like that one.
Yeah.
But he was going to be around long enough to care, but...
Yeah, I don't guess so.
You got to think that no matter what happens on this shot, Edrio is going to be shooting at Wat Tambor.
Mm-hmm. Only one hit could be enough. Nope.
Have to blank
Red.
out totally, yeah.
Red survives another shot. One Tambor. Range 1 into Edrio. Could be lucky now with Netties.
He could initiative kill Edrio.
Yeah.
Still technically possible.
Technically possible. Edrio has to blank out now. Ooh, he can spend. Can he? No, he has not network. No, yeah. He's not a droid. Totem, come on.
Come on, Wat.
Come on, what?
Come on,
Edrio?
Wat.
Woo! Just 1 evade. Just takes 1 crit. It's fueling.
So Edrio could still get killed here because the precise hunter and the bomber all have to shoot.
Yeah. getting
Oh, it'd
juicy.
actually be a pretty big deal.
Especially with Fuel League, if you get lucky and the crit through.
This is a bullseye shot.
Alright, can spend the calculate. Can add.
And spend the calculate from the Separatist bomber and
Yeah.
add the calculate.
That's 3 hits. He's using combo. Yeah. Nice. Second trigger of TV94.
So now Edrio needs 2 paint to live.
He doesn't get it. No, blackout. Edrio dead.
Oh, those tubes were not heroic.
Nope.
Have some unheroic tubes.
Tubes are closed now. Nice. I like the TV trigger here for the kill shot. Fits good.
Tubes out in the chat.
Tubes out.
Yep, they look a lot like this.
F. Alright, the bomber is saying no, I don't want to participate. Just blank out.
I'm not with
Yeah.
them.
Not me. Tube's getting deleted. He is dead.
Mr. Benthic, I was not involved.
Yeah, he should be done.
All right, we have a tube down, ladies and gentlemen.
Tube down, tube down.
We have a tube down.
Thinking about all the YouTubes. Alright, this is a juicy range one shot into the bomber from the U-Wing. 3 hits. 1 evade, bomber takes 2.
All right.
And this is pretty surely the last round of the game. We know how
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah,
Our players are-
it'll be a miracle if all of the dials are set. Not gonna name any names.
No, no, no. We don't do that here.
We don't name names here. Good Lord, Scott Slow. So Kyle's gonna hit this debris again.
Yeah,
Looks
but he
like.
doesn't care, right? He's just moving around and standing in the way and
So if I'm Totem, Tambor is gonna sloop.
so let's check the overlay. Scott is leading with 76 points. So how do you get 76 points in one round? You could kill the U-Wing. You could kill Kyle. If you kill Kyle, Kyle is only on 3 left. Kyle is...
Kyle would be 54
Yeah, half
points. So if you
Garven.
killed Kyle and half Garven, it would be
Yeah.
24
Or
points,
you can
which would be a
also
total of
half the
78
U-Wing,
points.
which is easier because the U-Wing is already down to 5 and he needs... he's on
But he
8,
doesn't
so-
have anybody pointing at the Ewing right now.
That's true, but you have to make something point at him. So yeah, that's the win condition, like you said, for Totem. Kill Kai,
Kill
Kataarn.
Kyle and have someone else. That means that you got to get
Yeah.
2 arcs on Kyle.
Yeah.
Means you got to get at least 1 arc on someone else, and I think that's going to be a trick, to be honest with you. I guess the Separatist bomber could try to get an arc on Benthic.
Yeah.
To
I
oh,
mean,
the drone could.
The drone
with a
could
two
just
hard.
2 turn, yeah, because 2 or 1 hard into the U.
1 hard with a barrel roll,
Mhm.
calculate, following Allen roll or something out of the Separatist bomber.
Yeah.
A hard turn from the Separatist bomber to get a Separatist bomber's arc on Kyle.
So I'm checking the dial for Tambor. He Can only
Ooh,
do
what takes a
sleeps.
cloak token? Unexpected.
Ow. I don't like it. You need all your shots right now, right? So what Tambor, he can do a sloop. So I would guess a sloop. I don't like the sloop to the right, so sloop to the left. Maybe then you don't have arc on, or it's a difficult situation for Totem.
I think your goal is to get red and white. So the Precise Hunter and the Separatist Bomber get their arcs on Kyle.
Yeah. Oh,
You want to try to get Watt and the Separatist Drone on Benthic, which I think you can do with a hard turn out of Wat Tambor, then a focus boost.
You think boost or barrel roll? I think focus barrel roll.
But the rock is in the way, so he
Oh,
can't.
that's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Kyle
oh
just
and
being up-
Kyle's out of there. He does
Ah.
not want any piece of this.
Yeah. He still has his focus tokens from the last shot left from the Moldy Crow title. So yeah, kind of happy. All right. That's Kyle. So now all the drones. We're starting first with Wat Tambor. He's looping. This is looped. Yeah, but I don't think he will get. He maybe get Garven into the arc now. Brown is also turning around.
I guess if
Ah,
he. Oh, that's rough.
It's rough.
He kills Garven. That's
Yep.
47, and then gets half on
Kyle.
Benthic.
I think Benthic is out. You can't shoot Benthic.
Yeah, you're
There's
right.
no
So if he
accident.
kills Garven and gets half of Kyle.
Yeah.
27 for Kyle plus 47 for Garven is 74 points.
It's not enough. He has to
74
kill-
points is not enough. Yeah.
Yeah, he has to kill Kataarn and then 5 points. Garven, I think.
Maybe he
The other
will
way
kill
around.
Kyle.
Yeah. So he has 2 shots onto Kataarn with a focus token for defense.
Or this guy has a sensor array. He can't even calculate.
Oh, that's so rough. Yeah, he's just flipping his crit.
No tokens.
Yeah, that's
No
so rough.
helpful tokens.
Oh, and Garven is turning around. And is Wat Tambor still in range of Garven? I guess.
I
so.
mean,
Should
so
be-
you're saying there's a chance is what's
There's
going
a
on
chance.
here.
There's a chance. Yeah, he's barely in range, but he could die now from a shot from Garven. I think with Wat Tambor dying now, then all the chances of flying away.
He
Wat
could
Tambor
kill.
has to live.
Separatist drone is on 1.
Mhm.
Precise Hunter is on 1.
Yeah.
The Separatist
He's shooting the
Separatist drone.
Precise Hunter,
Yeah,
the red
the
one.
Separatist drone is on 1. The Precise Hunter is on 1. And Wat Tambor is on 1. He could shoot any one of those guys.
Just 1 crit, so we need to see an evade from the Precise
Oh.
Hunter. Come on.
Let's
No! No, okay, that's GG. I think that's impossible now for poor Totem to get back on points. Man, so sad. It was even a direct hit just to be... to rub it in. Ah. Alright. But yeah, that pretty much seals the deal. Scott is leading with 87 points. And even killing Kyle now and think halving Garven, it's not enough at this point. So rough game. Bomber target lock. Gets the hit crit.
The hit crit. I'll blanks
Right.
out here, but he won't.
Not blanking out at all. No, he survives. So that's pretty much GG. Wat Tambor doing his last revenge shot. For honor. For glory.
What
Gets one.
Tambor?
Gets just 1. And Garven got this. GG! Congratulations to Scott winning a
He's gonna
game on
take his
stream.
Separatist drone shot too.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the lonely drone. So, taking a shot too. Nothing. Oh,
And nothing.
wasted time. Alright. Congratulations again for Scott for winning this game on stream. Thanks for both players playing here, and thank you, Maui, for commentating with me.
It was my pleasure.
This is Funwalk, signing off. See ya.